Hello and welcome to this new video. Today I'm gonna record my walkthrough for the case of the Brazilian Championship Battle of April 2025, which actually I also recorded live and wanted to share my live attempt, but ended up recording an empty Excel worksheet because of the settings of my recording software. I forgot to switch it to check for the new Excel window open, so I have a fantastic recording of 30 minutes of nothing. So I will have to record it now, but I think I will do it for the next battles, maybe also for the World Championship itself. The case is about 4 merchants, of which I am proudly one of the 4. The other ones are Dim, Jan, and Liana. And as you can see, you have products. Those are, I think, food products. And each merchant has basically a bid-ask value. So purchases for X amount of coins and sells for Y amount of coins. And that's basically it. So I think it's a very nice and simple logic to understand, despite the Portuguese instructions. And I enjoyed the case a lot. The other thing which is worth mentioning is that this is the first test of a different game mechanics in which you not only score positive points when you actually give correct answers, but you can also get negative points if you end up putting wrong answers. So this changes a lot the mechanics of the game, because you're not incentivized to guess basically, and you also would like to be double sure when you're putting in answers for the levels that you manage to solve. And so the end result is positive points minus negative points, actually. And negative points are considered full. So, for example, if in level 1, one answer is worth 4 points, if you get it wrong, it's minus 4. And yeah, that's it. To be honest, yes, I did like this kind of format, but I still prefer the normal format. To avoid guessing, I think there might be other ways to not incentivize it. And also, this game had very nice answers to be put that, I mean, this is not guessable, so I think that's the way to avoid guesses, honestly, as opposed to score negative points. And also here you can see the product, comma, something, comma, something else. I mean, this is not guessable, and this is a very nice setup in terms of answers. Not all the games allow you to do that, but it might be a direction towards what we're moving. Okay, having said that, I will go into the solve. Yeah, there's no much to be said about the intro. I think the other information here is that you cannot do transação negativas, which is negative transactions. And I'm curious to check one thing in level 4 when we get there. You cannot, of course, buy or sell not integer amounts of products. That's also common sense. So let's go into the solve. What I did is, first of all, I splitted this table to actually have a more convenient structure, at least for me. So I took all the buy prices and all these sell prices, this and this, and I double checked those a lot to avoid messing up early in the game. And I also prepared a unique list of the merchants. Okay, so I call these merchants. I call those, oh my god, products. This is buys for, so buy prices and sell prices. Okay, so that's a nice setup. Now I need to translate something, so I now luckily have the capability to translate. I will translate to English in this case, I would say. So you must identify the best price to buy each of the products, best price to buy. So I want to XLOOKUP this into products, and it's the sell prices, and I want to take the minimum of this, and it should be it. Okay. So column P. Okay. Maybe also worth moving them. Translate this into English. Okay. So how many items can be purchased of the listed products in order to maximize the number of items considering the coin balance? So this is, you can buy for 5, and then you can do int of this divided by the best price, which is this one, and I think is exactly what I did during the live solve. Okay, level 3, I need to translate as usual. Should try to sell all the inventory of your products. However, you can only trade with a single merchant. Then choose the merchant who pays the most for most or all of their products. How many coins will you receive after the transaction? Okay, so I will need my example tree here, which is not working because I need to change this. Okay, so items will be a text split of this over comma space. Okay, products, quantity, text before this. We're gonna extract the numbers. Okay. Should try to sell all the inventories. So now I want the buy data, and XLOOKUP my products into products. I want buy prices. Okay. So those are the merchants prices. Merchants again, and I wanna do this times this lock. I need to throw any error. This dash was a bit annoying during the whole solve. And so I'm gonna sum those, and here mode has 105, which so I think is the maximum of those. Yeah, same exact approach I did yesterday. Okay, example 3, and here we go. Okay, all good. Level 4. You must offer the informed product stock to the stipulated merchant. Now for the volume of the trade you will grant 1 discount coin for every dozen items purchased. So 29 tomatoes, who pays 4 coins, then 3 coins, then 2 coins, and that's it. Here there was a trap, because you could potentially go also negative coins for some transactions, which doesn't make sense because it means you need to pay the merchant to get the product. I put a floor at 1 coin, but for some reason I got errors, so I'm curious to see what was wrong with this. So example 4, need to change it. Okay, so merchant items products quantity, okay. So buy price is an X lookup of, sorry, is an index of buy prices, X matching these into products, and X matching the Hermoid into the merchants. It's an input as well. So dozens, it will be the int of this divided by 12 plus 1. Okay. Quantity, this is the minimum of 12 and this, and remaining is this minus this, so it should be the minimum. Maybe let's do like this. So remaining is this quantity, it's the minimum of those two. Okay, so 12, 12, 5, prices start from 4, and I will do the maximum between 1 and this minus 1. Okay, and final price will be some product of this and this, yes, which is matching the example. And you can see I get errors here, which is exactly the minus 63 I got, I think, during the live solve. But so if you put the floor to 1, if I put the floor to 0, actually I'm matching all the answers, but to be honest, doesn't look good to me, because it means that, for example, game 52, you're doing a transaction for 12 items at 0. No negative transaction exists, e no operação è gratuita. Nenhuma operação é gratuita. I think it means there are no free transactions. So I think there might be an issue here with the answers, but I will leave the organizers to check. Level 5, I wrongly assumed it had the discounts embedded in the logic, and this assumption was wrong, so I was a bit scared. Also lost a bit of time in the earlier levels, so decided to go into the bonus questions first, and then I went back to level 5 too late to fully solve it. I was very close to post it, but didn't have enough time. So you need to calculate the maximum number of coins you can get from the total sale of the stock. You now can choose which merchant to sell each of your products to. However, a merchant can only buy one type of product. For example, if you sell rice to Liana, she will not be able to buy any other type of product. Example 5, you have 42 packages of potatoes, blah, blah, blah. Best strategy. Okay, so you need to understand who is your best merchant to do the transaction with. Those are the quantities and the 3 products. I'm guessing whether merchants, if I do the combination of the 4 merchants, 3 products, I need a 4. Considering there is no 4th product, but that's okay. So in this case I will sell product 1 to Dirmoid. So it means it's gonna be lock okay, so if error nothing. Okay, I need the prices. So I need to do an index of buy price, X match this into products, and X match this, lock the row into merchants. Yeah, of course. So error 0. Okay, so I can do I also need the quantities, so I can do a sum product of X lookup of those into this lock 0 for this. I'm not sure. And if I take the maximum, yes, this is working. So I would argue this is medium, but it's also not super hard. Not hard, I mean, it's probably medium hard. It was right. So, yeah, super doable in the time allocation. Also because I think level 6 is quite it's quite a gift, provided that you have level 5 logic in place. So example 5. for example 6, because you're asked, if I remember right, you must still calculate the maximum number of coins you can receive, but we also want to know who to sell each of the products to. So coins, merchant 1, merchant 2, merchant 3. So I want to simply, my god, what is going on here? I'll simply XLOOKUP this into those, returning those. But I want the order. Okay. So I want to X match those into those. And I want to output the merchants, so I want to index the merchants with those indexes. Okay, and so the final string is square bracket this, and closing the square bracket, space pipe. Okay, space, and this, and space pipe, space, and this, and space, and this. Example 6. Why I'm not matching the example 6? There's, okay, this is wrong. Okay, this is green light, so hopefully this works. Boom, and it is fantastic. Let's quickly go into the bonus questions. To buy one item of each product, consider the best offers among the 4 merchants. How many coins are needed to buy one item of each product? So it's this. Best offers, so the minimum. 157. Okay. What is the greatest absolute price difference practiced by a merchant between the purchase and sale price? Consider only products that the merchant buys as well as sells. Okay, this was a bit annoying because I add this dash, which is not a dash actually, and so can I just do an if error absolute value of this minus this? Yes, I could have done that and save a lot of time. So maximum is 5. Probably lost a good 2 minutes there. In questions 31 to 130, consider all stocks supplied. What is the total sum of the number of eggs mentioned? Disregard the examples. So, I think it was 31 to 130, yes. So this, 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 this. Lost a lot of time to change the letters. Well, I can do a take of 1. I need to be more focused during the solve because question is how many eggs? Could do this, and I could do a to call this one. And then I wanna text split like this. Ovos. Some ifs, this, 4, 4, 6. Yes. Questions, blah, blah, blah. Consider products and quantities. What is the maximum number of coins that can be obtained by selling the entire inventory? You can choose. The merchant will pay the best for each product. Disregard the examples. So I could XLOOKUP this into products by price. I could take the max. And do the sum product. Okay. Yeah. And level 7, bonus 5 questions. You will understand why I'm laughing in a few minutes. In questions 111 to 130, consider best transactions made. What is the name of the merchant who spent the largest amount of coins? Disregard the example. I mean, you have 4 options. Dermoid, Jean, Liana, Lorenzo. I mean, the only answer I can guess here, despite of the X strategy, is this, which turned out to be correct. Didn't do that yesterday because I didn't notice this was an easy. I mean, I didn't even read it, so I didn't notice it is based on 4 possible options. So let's try to solve it properly. Level 7, it's a bit trickier, I think, because As a limit of the number of items they can buy, you must calculate the maximum number of coins you can receive in the sale of the stock respecting the limit of each merchant. A merchant can still only buy one type of product and is limited to its capacity. Now the stock can have 4 to 7 different types of products, so even after applying the best sales strategy there will be items left in stock. You should find the quantity unsold items and which products was left with the largest quantity after sales. The response should be in the following format: product name, quantity of unsold items, coins earned. Okay, that is a bit tough, I think. So example 7. So first of all, let's move this here. Okay, can I do a trim range? It's quite useful, this new trim range. Okay. So my idea is, what if I do rows of this? So in this case, I have sample 7, we have 14 packages of coffee, 22, blah blah. So 14 coffee to Dirmoid. Okay, be careful here. Okay, I need to put the limits, which are here. Termojan, Liana, Lorenzo. Luckily, it's the same order. I think I might expand this a bit. So quantities will be this. So max lookup in Q to T. Okay. Caps, let's say, is this lock. Then quantity capped, it's quantity is greater than or equal to caps, it's quantity, otherwise it's caps. and then I gonna some product quantity capped. Yes, because I need those. $517 is there, so that's good news. 4 kilos of meat, 2 bags of bread, totaling 6 unsold items. Oof. So those are the 4 products I sold, because here I have 4 products, but I can also have more. I need to check the existing quantity. Let's transpose this thing. Let's look up this into this, returning this. Products quantity. The caps will be the transpose of this. So sold, it will be this minus this. No. It will be if this is then or equal to this, what's this? So left will be quantities minus sold. Okay. So max, it will be the max of this, and product, it will be extra cup of this here. Okay, why 6? Okay, total. Left total will be the sum of this. Okay, so my final string is this and comma space and 6 and comma space and coins. Okay, but I'm not sure that all this will work for the example game 111. Yeah, first of all, I need to drag down a lot. What's the maximum? So 130 will be the maximum. it's not enough. Okay. Need a lot more rows. But those are not all the products, so it's not working. Caps sold. If I do if I vstack filter list not this transpose and actually this okay. Sold vstack vstacks. My god. Rows of this -4. This getting minus rows of this -4. Okay. I mean, this might even work. This might be correct. Let's see if it breaks for, yeah, of course it does. Of course it does, so I need to put an if error here. What? I have limited confidence, to be honest. Okay, 113 gives errors. So 303. Why? So okay, because those are exactly 4 items. Okay. So if I just put this? Too lazy to fix it properly. That's terrible practice to be done. Still matching the example. Not sure I'm gonna post this in the next round, but it's quite correct. It's weird to have two errors. 1 to 1. 840. If this equals blank, it's blank. Okay, that was the problem. So now I think it should be okay. Yes, it is. And so I can go into bonus 5 and close this never-ending solve. Consider best transactions made. What is the name of the merchant who spent the largest amount of coins? That's me. So those are the sold items. So I want the prices, so I look up this into this, returning this. I want to transpose, and so items, sorry, prices, transaction value. Gonna be this times this. Okay. So transpose those. Data table. So yeah, fourth one, which is me. So yeah, I could confidently write myself and get 1250. Super case, really very nice. Simple but not easy. Lots of different dynamics. I would argue this was medium in the middle section because it needed to perform this combination calculation, which is, I mean, public domain knowledge, but maybe to a certain extent. For example, I have no credit for this lambda. I think the intuition is to model merchants here and products going down, at least for me. Could never have done this in the 30 minutes, to be honest, the level 7. Potentially 5 and 6, yes, with all the bonus associated, but As said, I thought level 5 and 6 and also the discount logic would have made this way harder. So that is what stopped me at the beginning. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have any comment or question, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.